Hello and welcome to this video where I take my helmet, the BMW System 6 Evo helmet, which is a modular helmet. It's a premium modular helmet. I can't remember, I think I was requested a while back to remove all the insides and things of it, and I've just cleaned it. There's no real kind of recommendation of how often you should clean the liners or anything like that. This helmet's excellent in that you can remove pretty much every single part of the liners and clean them. What I would do is I would clean the liners maybe once every 2 or 3 months. It depends how much you use the helmet or any helmet. You can apply this advice, these techniques, this method to all of the other helmets really. But essentially what I would do is clean it before every season at least. So we've just finished the summer season, or we've almost finished the summer season, so I'm getting ready for autumn and winter, so I will clean it. I might clean it at the end of autumn, coming into like November, December time, but this was kind of like the first time I cleaned it, and I just wanted to share all my techniques and things with everyone, because I think it's quite useful. Really. So this is the helmet. I have already, believe it or not, it doesn't look like it I suppose, but I have cleaned the visor. You might want to get a new visor and pin lock every season or every year instead of changing your helmet. I mean, a visor, double glazed visor is about £50–55, so it depends. If this is your only helmet, you might just want to do that every season, because you'd be surprised what a new visor, you know, how much clarity you get from it. And also it gets rid of all the scratches that stones and bugs, well maybe not bugs, but stones and things cause. But I've cleaned the visor, I've cleaned the inner visor as well, with the anti-fog, premium anti-fog treatment by Muck-Off. Polished the helmet, well, cleaned it and then polished it, buffed it with a different cloth. So opening the helmet up, you kind of treated with this. So it's got one of these quick release systems, and I might do a comparison video with my other helmet that I have, like comparing what you get with this helmet and what you don't get with other helmets, and what you do get with other helmets. First thing you need to do is start removing all of the pieces. So we'll remove the chin spoiler. You do get a spare chin spoiler, so after a year, it depends on your usage, you might just want to use the spare one that you've got and keep this as a spare. But that's up to you. Personally, I like to keep things last as long as I possibly can, so I'm going to keep this. I've washed it. Now all of these things in here, it's important, don't just stick them in the washing machine like you can do with your BMW tour shell jacket and your trousers once you've removed all the armour. These liners are hand wash only. By that I mean get some clothes washing cleaner, and put it in a sink, and put these in there and leave them to soak for an hour or two, something like that, and then thoroughly it's them, and then dry them out in a warm room or outside or wherever you dry your clothes and things. If it's cold outside, you might want to use a hairdryer, or do an Uncle Buck and use a microwave, but I wouldn't really recommend the microwave technique. Anyway, so start taking things out. So that's the chin spoiler. Next thing you want to do is kind of take out the little pads for the top of the head. So there's one, there's another. It's weird, they're kind of Velcro but not Velcro. It's a strange system they've got, but there are, if you can see in there are these little red pads, and they've got spikes on, and somehow they managed to attach to these even though it's not Velcro, which is great. Then you want to take out the actual back of the head liner. It's like that, and then there are these 3 clips here. Hopefully you can see it with all this sunlight going, but you want to just be brave with anything to do with helmets and just unclip that one, the side and the other side, so you couldn't really see that, but you just want to unclip them and then it should just come out, and that is your kind of like top head, back head and forehead part of the liner. It's very important. You might just want to clean this bit and ignore those, because the forehead bit, obviously if you're wearing your helmet, especially something like this where you keep trying to keep it on most of the time because it's a flip up one, that might be subject to more kind of perspiration and residue and things than a normal full face helmet. Or it might be less, who knows. But and then the final bit you want to do is take out these cheek pads, which are they're tricky to take out, but they're even trickier to put back in. So you want to take the straps out of the holders. So there's one holder there, then there's another one here, and then finally you can pop. There are 3 poppers. 1, 2, 3. Right, and then you can just pull the strap through like so. Ta-da. And just rinse and repeat for the other side. So through this first chin strap holder, and then through the neck kind of strap holder here. And this is a bit more tricky because the buckle is quite thick, so it's a little bit of an effort to try and pull it through, but just take your time. And it should go through like so. And then finally take the 3 poppers off the side of this cheek pad. 1, 2, 3, and then pull it through the cheek pad. Like I say, this is quite a long task to do, but it is worth it, cleaning all of your liners of your helmet. And like I said before, you don't have to do this every 4 months or maybe once every season, something like that. And then this is the tricky part, another tricky part. The actual neck kind of liner is attached by this strange system, but you've just got to be brave, don't use too much force, and you've got to pull down like so, and then the rest will kind of follow. And now be wary that you are going to lose a couple cables here from the neck here, where they came, the neck support or the neck straps here, and they're held in firmly to the actual helmet itself, and the straps themselves are held in. I don't think you can remove the strap liners, these bits. I don't think you can remove them. At least I haven't been able to successfully do that, and I wouldn't recommend pulling them too much really, because I think that they're actually sewed on to the straps themselves. So that's the only part of the helmet you can't clean. The sun visor, it does clip off there. There's like a small button, and you get a screwdriver or even a pen and pop that through, and then that will come off, and then you just rinse and repeat for the other side. It is a bit fiddly. I'm not going to show it in this video. I might make another video with it, but there's no real reason why you need to take that out, because you can clean it inside. You don't need to take it out to clean it like your normal visor. Replacing it, well, you can order replacement like sun protectors from BMW website, or you can just take this into your BMW dealer. I would have thought that you'd go into the dealer anyway to get the helmet, so just take it in and they'll replace it and they'll take it out and show you and everything like that. So I recommend you do that as well. So your helmet finished product should look like this. I would not obviously wear it like this. So there you go, that's the helmet completely bare, and you should be left with your neck and your cheek pads, your chin spoiler, your two top head pads, and your forehead and back of head pad as well. So they're your 5 items, and you can wash them all at the same time. You can put them all in the sink with some washing detergent or whatever you want to use. Leave it in there for a couple of hours. Come back, rinse them all, leave them out in the sun, and then dry them with like a towel or something like that, and then leave them out in the sun or wherever to dry. The thing that takes the longest to dry is this neck piece here, this bit and this bit, and that's just because of the plastic running along there, and it's a different material. But I can tell you it's definitely worth doing. It will breathe new life into them. If you've only been using the Muck Off Foam Fresh, that's good for, you know, short term, but what you really should be doing is taking out the whole of your liner for your helmet and washing it every season or every few months. I'm not going to put these back in the helmet because you just reverse the steps that I've done, and it might be quite fiddly to put the neck piece back in with those straps. But hopefully this has helped you in taking all of the parts out of your System 6 helmet. I thought I'd do this kind of cleaning disassembly guide because my review of the helmet has got about almost 6,000 views now, so there might be a few hundred people out there that want to know how to take their own helmets apart and do a bit of maintenance on them. Anyway, thanks ever so much for joining me. Thanks for watching. Take care.